Boom. Yes, people, back with another one, man. And you see the title of the video, growing up being the ugly kid. Now, I want to make it clear, like, when I say the ugly kid, I don't think I struggled. I don't think I struggled growing up. I was still able to like little girlfriends and stuff and all of that stuff. But I definitely wasn't seen as hot. The word, you know, these buzzwords like hot, sexy, even above average, etc., etc. I was looking at the comments on my Hinge video. She's going crazy right now. It's like got over 1,000 views. And people are like, because in the title I put 48 hours of a short average guy on Hinge or whatever, and people in the comments are like, yeah, you're above average or not average. Basically, yeah, you're good looking. So I'm not, to be honest, I feel like I'm decent looking. I think I'm decent looking. I feel like I'm above average looking, but that wasn't always like that for sure. Definitely in school, as I said, I was able to like girlfriends and stuff, even get little notes, love letters, and all of that kiddie stuff. I was able to experience all of that, but I definitely wasn't seen as what I am seen as now. I'm trying not to sound big-headed, bro, but yeah, it just is what it is. Like, for example, yeah, in school, we used to have like, group chats with other schools. The guys in it, we had our group in it, and we used to have group chats with other schools, whether it was girls schools or other schools, but with girls, and that's how we would meet, innit? These days were so dark, and what we used to do, this is even black pill in itself. Everyone says dating's so black pill now, but even back then, bro. So basically, what we used to do, we used to have group chats and stuff, and everyone would send their picture in, innit? Obviously, the guys would go first, getting ratings and whatever, and I always used to get the, oh, he's cute. Like, oh, he's cute. I was a chubby kid as well. In secondary school, I was a bit more. I was chubby, bro. I was chubby. But it was never. I don't recall being harsh rejected in life. I don't recall that. I know I heard some videos saying like, girls are saying like ill, and I don't recall. I'll be honest, like I don't recall being harsh rejected like that. It was always, oh, he's cute. Oh, he can be my friend. It's just like, oh, you look like a little brother, like a friend. That's how it was, innit? As I said, some women, some girls did find me attractive as well, who were pretty attractive themselves. But it wasn't, my experience then and now is completely different. So we go in the group chats, do the ratings and stuff. Everyone's doing their rate and everyone's getting their ratings and stuff. And yeah, bro, man's ratings were never up there. Man's ratings were never up there. And the maddest thing is, I would always be the one to go first, bro. Cause you know how like everyone's always shy, but I have that fuck it mentality more time I'm fuck it. Even when I bought my first car, I shouldn't have bought that car, but I just fuck it. I have that fuck it mentality sometimes, innit? So I just send my picture. And then, bro, it was dark. I remember getting bare laughing faces. I remember, yeah, in one group chat, I got like bare laughing faces, yeah. And one of the girls wrote, "Stop, guys, stop laughing. He's like, stop it. He's cute." And if you know anything about women, bro, being called cute is one of the worst things you can be called, bro. Because that means there's no sexual attraction there whatsoever, bro. Being called cute, oh, like he's my little brother. Like, it's basically being sunned, bro. Literally, it's basically being sunned. That's the one of the worst things you can be called, bro. Or like girl saying, "Oh, he's cute," or "Oh, he's so nice." I'd rather be called a dickhead, bro. I'd rather be called a dickhead. So man's ratings were never up there, and as I said in previous videos, I was always the short, because with these group chat, basically it was our school football team and a few others. So it was basically like athletic young men, innit? So everyone was tall. I was always one of the shortest, etc., etc. But there was guys getting more ratings than me or whatever. And yeah, bro, it was kind of dark, man. It was kind of dark in times there. And that goes into my first point of being the butt of the joke. When you're the most attractive guy, you end up being the butt of the joke. I remember, because in the group chats, yeah, we would have our own group chat with the lads and then the girls in it. So a big one. And the girls would have their own group chat, and then we'll be talking in our group chat and mixed. So when man sent my photo and we'll come back to the group chat, everyone's like putting laughing faces and dark in it in our group chat, everyone's laughing and shit. And then as the group chat goes on, people are PC in this personal chat, people are PCing each other, trying to like, pattern up in it. So once everyone send their photos, you have your main group chat, You have your main group chat, but then everyone adds each other, and now you're trying to pattern up yourself. You're trying to chat to things yourself. So whenever I'd go try to speak to the girls, and it would just be dark. It would just be dark, bro. There was always two, three guys that the girls wanted in each group chat, bro. And yeah, I was not one of them. So yeah, you end up being the butt of the joke, as I said, because if you get brushed, the man are gonna laugh. That's just how men are, innit? You laugh at your friends' downfalls, bro. Like, especially at that age, you're like, oh, it's like, oh, head. I remember that head hot, sweating. Would even go on video calls and stuff. I remember putting your face on the camera and people are laughing. It's dark, bro. It's dark. This this actually ends up messing with your self-esteem, innit? Because obviously you feel like you're not good enough. You feel like, oh, you're the ugly guy or whatever. And when I was younger, when I went through my transition, yeah, how can I say it? You still have the mentality that you're the ugly guy, if that makes sense. So as I'm getting older, college and stuff, my beard's growing in, I've lost like weight and stuff. I'm dressing better. I wouldn't say like 18, college. That's when I'm getting attention from girls and actually, oh, like, I chat to you, you get it? But I still have the mentality of the ugly guy. So I was really like, turning them off. It was I had to like, you have to deeply realize you're like, oh shit, man's actually not that guy no more. I'm actually the guy that can pull now, if that makes sense. And the girls I want. Because as I said, in secondary school, I had girlfriends and stuff. Girlfriends, I was doing things with girls and stuff. But it was never the girls that seemed like it was never the most popular girls or the girls that were seen as the buffest. To be fair, there was one girl that was fairly attractive to everyone that I had. And you look at her and you're like, yeah, she's attractive. But mainly, I was never with like, the most popular girls in it. So you develop that mindset of being the ugly guy, right? But as I said, as you improve yourself, and then you start getting attention from the females that you actually want, and it's like, oh shit, you have to get off that mindset, like, oh damn, I'm no longer that guy. I'm no longer that guy still. Also, being the ugly guy, you can feel pretty invisible. You can feel invisible as hell. Shooting your shots and no ting wants you. That can just be dark. And as I said, you guys read the title of the video, yeah? But I don't want to make it seem like I got nothing because that's not true, innit? I was able to get girls, but it just wasn't a rate I wanted them. It wasn't at the level that I wanted. Here and there, yeah, but not consistently. And yeah, bro, I was just never seen as that guy. I was a quiet kid and stuff. I was never seen as that guy. But that can also be a flex in itself because, as I said, when I did get to college and I was still the quiet guy, I would sort of have girls coming up to me asking me, why are you so quiet and stuff, etc., etc. But yeah, so I'm not trying to make it seem like I got nothing. But I say growing up the ugly guy compared to what I am now, because now I would say I'm above average looking. Now it's just night and day. It's just night and day is what I'm trying to say. I get who I want now, basically. I get who I want and it doesn't take a lot of effort. It doesn't take a lot of effort. So yeah, the transition's mad and the way women treat you when they feel like when you're ugly, well not ugly, well you're not that guy to compared to when you are that guy. It's night and day. As I said, I went through a transformation. I basically, bro, I changed. I was short. Also, before I say all that, also the time plays a factor. Now, what do I mean? Back then, obviously, I'm dark skinned. That dark, it was like you had to be light skinned you had to be light skinned and have green eyes, and that was it, bro. Especially when I was in primary school. When I was in primary school, it was like light skin. People were getting so dark. I got called like blick and stuff. That's basically being too dark. All of this stuff. But now dark skin's in, right? And why is that? It's just because of what we see, what's being pushed. Now you have Afrobeat, you have I'm a piano. Like Michael B. Jordan was named. I know he's not dark skinned, but he's black. But he was named the most sexiest man. This all plays into the factors of how can I say this? That all plays into the factors of it being easier for me because now black men were in, basically. And with all of that, and then me improving my style, me getting in shape, getting tattoos, growing out my hair, getting a full beard, all of that connected. It's like, bro, it became way easier for me. It became way easier for me. Like, I went from the short, chubby kid. I actually, to where I was, I actually done quite well. I've done quite well, bro. Looking at back where I was. But I went from the short, chubby kid, shy kid, etc. So now you guys are calling me like above average or good looking or whatever. And I'm not gonna say I don't notice a difference between how women treat me then and now. I do. And the caliber of women that I'm speaking to between back then and now. It's just like, yeah, bro. Yeah, but I feel like more time when people say that ugly kid, yeah, more time you just need to grow up. I just need to hit puberty, get stronger facial features that comes with puberty and stuff. Eat right, just like grow up, bro. Because some guys are 16 to 18, like talking about ugly guy, except most of you just look like kids, that's why. You just look like kids, like you look like a baby. You just need to like go through puberty, literally. More time is just down to that. Because we do know like women like to date up, like, they like older guys and stuff. Even now, in my mid-20s, I always have younger women hitting me up, bro. Chasing. They don't look at guys their age. And when I was that age, it was the same. Them women were looking at older guys. Yeah, it's just the way it is. So more time you just need to wait and grow up and do the right things. But yeah, bro, that was my experience growing up as the ugly kid. I keep doing ugly because it's not as brutal as the videos I've seen where people were saying they've never kissed a girl, etc. My first kiss was in primary school, bro. I remember that. I remember playing kiss chasing in year 4 and girls chasing me and kissing me. Or I had girlfriends in primary school and shit. I don't know if I should say, fuck it. I lost my virginity at 16, which is pretty early compared to, in my friendship group, it's late. Like, my boys were losing it at 14, bro. I lost mine at 16, which is late, but now, compared to now, that's like pretty early. That's what I'm saying. It was a thing where I'm not gonna come in here and look for sympathy. No one looked at me except, no, bro. It weren't at that. But I definitely wasn't seen as how I'm seen now. Girls didn't approach me like they do now, for sure. So I'm just basically trying to talk about the differences in that. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is, I feel like when I say I didn't struggle, I feel like the girls didn't want me for me. It's because of my social circle. Now, as I said, I was chubby, but I was pretty good at football, bro. Like, I was pretty good at football. I was always in the football teams in school. I was playing for good teams, etc., etc., yeah. And with this, I was able to make friends with not the popular guys, or whatever you want to call it, bro. Like athletes, the sprinters, the footballers, etc. So I'd be chilling with them. And I feel like it was more like social proof, more like my social circle of me being able to do what I was doing at the time. In primary school, I was pretty popular. I'll be honest, I was very popular in primary school. It was me and another guy that was very popular. And it's because I don't know, we was like close best friends. We still talk today, it's all love. And we was good at football, bro. We was good at football. So yeah, that social proof of me, it's basically like status. It was basically status. It wasn't because, I don't think it was because I was cute or I looked good, etc. It's mainly because of status and the circles I was in. Just of me being an athlete or whatever, or a footballer. So yeah, and in that, what I'm saying is, I was the ugly guy in that group. Maybe not to everyone else. I wasn't seen as like nerd or neek or whatever, but I was the ugly guy in that group. So, cause I'm in that group, I get rated with them lot, and I was always last, if that makes sense. Which makes sense, bro. All of them were like tall, like 6'4", whatever, etc., etc. Not in primary school. In primary school, I was good. When I got to secondary school, that's when it was like, damn, yeah, you meet a lot of other kids and stuff. Just, yeah, bro. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, it was mainly more social proof. Whereas now, I feel like women want me because of the way I look, bro, and the way I move. I know what I'm doing now, etc., etc. If you man like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all of that jazz, and I'll catch you on the next one in a bit.